Well, as soon as we thought that things were turning the corner, as soon as we were like, hey, we've got a night game, we're heading to the swamp at night once again. We're going to be doing it without somebody that's kind of been a cancer. Not kind of. We're doing it without the cancer. Boo Carter has been dismissed from the University of Tennessee football roster as of Sunday afternoon. We've got details on that and more tonight on the next day. Obviously, Tennessee wins homecoming game against New Mexico State. Best defensive performance I think we've had all year. We'll dive into the good. We'll dive into the bad because there's still a lot of bad right now. 10 games in, and it's just not. It doesn't feel good, especially heading into the swamp where Florida just tested a top 5 team in Ole Miss and took them down to the wire. If DJ Lagway was any type of competent, they would have won that football game. And they didn't. We now have to go down to the swamp, 7:30 kick in Gainesville, and somehow come out of there with a win. How do we do it is the question. How do they do it? How can we do it? I think we can, but do I think we will? I got my boy Dylan with me, man. Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee on a Sunday. It is the next day. It's Florida week now. It was New Mexico State week, but it is Florida week. All eyes point towards the Gators and the matchup there Saturday night. Let's dive in tonight, man. Let's have a good time. And obviously, we're going to lead off with this Boo Carter drama. But you already know what it is, man. It's Straight Up Tennessee, baby. Welcome to the next day, New Mexico State week.
Tennessee's the program to keep an eye on. If you want to know which program that's not currently at the head table of college football, it's Tennessee.
Now Mashak's got to go. A fire! He needs a strike. Burton needs a bolt. Swing and a miss. And for the first time, Rocky Top reaches the mountaintop of college baseball.
Well, Deal, it's time for a new intro. I got to remove all of Boo Carter from my intros now. So we'll be making a new one here in the next few weeks, I guess. But you already know what it is, man. It's Straight Up Tennessee today on the next day. I got my man Dylan with me. It's your boy Ruck in the building, man. Y'all know what to do. It's the top of the show, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and join the channel. Still growing, man. It's crazy, even though, you know, things didn't go the way we wanted to this 2025 season as far as college football playoff hopes. The channel has continued to grow. Watch time is up, revenues up, views, subscribers. I mean, you guys continue to love and like and support the channel, and we appreciate it, man. Not just me, all of us, man. We appreciate it. We grind and we get on here and talk when we don't want to, because we got a community, man. We got a fam, the Straight Up Tennessee family, and that's you guys, man. And so we thank y'all for the love. We thank y'all for the support. Chat, blow up the chat tonight, man. How you guys feeling leading into Florida week? Deal, but before we dive into the main business, that being Boo Carter for now, what's your quick takeaway from yesterday in homecoming? I mean, I felt like it was our best defensive performance overall of the season. Still, to me, too many third downs given up to a team that's inferior. But I really do think the future is bright.
Yeah, and I think yesterday showcased that. I mean, obviously, everybody saw that hit by Perlotti that he put on the quarterback in New Mexico State. That's been everywhere. But just the young guys in general, I mean, Ty Redmond, one-handed interception. Nasty that kid is going to be insane. But, you know,
the young best thing for him was being thrown into the fire, I think, this season.
For sure. I think that's going to go a long way in his development. Because if he would have had to go out there next year instead of this year, I don't know if he would be as far ahead next year as he would have been. But
it's Ricky Gibson all over again, but even more playing time.
Yeah, and I think he's a better athlete than Ricky, to be honest with you. But
totally.
Yeah, just getting those young guys out there and getting that playing time. I mean, that was huge for us.
I was not particularly happy with the offensive performance in the first half. I thought it was lazy. I thought what happened to the crossing inside, outside routes, the motions, what happened to all of that? The only motion that I really saw yesterday was Deshaun Bishop from shotgun to pistol.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's cool, but we need to get those safeties moving. That's not getting nobody moving. That's just so I don't know. And maybe Dill, I'm overreacting. It was New Mexico State. Maybe that is why we didn't see what I'm talking about. But I thought overall offensively it was terrible.
Yeah.
Miles Kisselman, I hope it's not serious, but I think it is. As far as his injury is concerned. However, I can still talk about his performance. Terrible. He has regressed in a year that was his money year to get to the NFL. Was it potentially a top 4 round pick, dude? He was on boards to go 3rd round. Ain't happening. Might not get drafted at this point because this season has not been it's not been close to good. The lack thereof of awareness to fight for that football on that interception is 100% on Miles Kisselman. Anybody that's going to blame Joey Aguilar for that pick, to him, that was terrible. Now, the pick where Joey got hit and kind of forced it downfield, it sailed on him. That's a pick. That happens. It sucks. Doesn't make sense. 2 guys were also another issue I had with that play is we had 2 guys in the same area. What route were we running? So you know what I mean? So that play was a bust from the start. But if anyone comes in here and says that Miles Kisselman's interception wasn't Miles Kisselman's fault, you have lost your mind. That was just lack of effort, bro. Complete lack of effort. And I felt like that's kind of been his MO this season, which has kind of been painful, man, because we were sitting here in June and July talking about, bro, Miles Kisselman is back. We're going to beat. Bro, he's been a massive disappointment, honestly. And I hate that I'm saying that because his character, his demeanor, what he was able to show us on film last year, man, I feel like whatever the injury was and the severity of it in the spring really it's affected his game, bro, massively. And now there's something else. And I don't know, Dill, if you know what it was that happened, but what do you think offensively?
Yeah, I wasn't happy with it. I know on Friday, actually, we said in the video that, man, if anybody has a turnover this week, they need to be running stadium steps. Well, we had 2 against New Mexico State. And going into the offensive line,
golly,
we should have been able to put up 250, 300 rushing yards on New Mexico State. But we had 1 or 2 people on the line that would just take it easy or take a play off. And you just can't have that, man, because New Mexico State showed you that when they get an opportunity, they will fight back.
Yeah.
That pick that Miles Kisselman had, they'll fight back. And, we're playing a team here in 2 weeks where they're not that good on paper, but they got fight. We cannot let that happen in 2 weeks. We have to get up. We got to get ready. We got to play these games. I don't know what's going on with the offense. It feels like we've gotten worse week after week. But I know that feels crazy to say after putting up 49 points, but still.
That math just ain't mathing on what's happening offensively, though. Mm-hmm. I think that's where I'm at with it is what is happening? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? It doesn't make a lot of sense. So.
Not at all. Yeah, this is not the same offense that we saw against Syracuse or Georgia. I don't know what's going on, but we need to get it figured out here quick because Florida's going to be a test.
Florida is going to be more than a test. I want to see what's going on here. Kevin Smith says garbage. He also says we are talented as hell, but just undisciplined. Yeah, we've seen that from let's go back to what was that? What game? It was early in the year. I think it was either Georgia or Mississippi State. It's 3rd down. We get a stop, and Josh Joseph suplexes a kid. We've seen that from early in the year. So,
right.
Lamone says, "Go Big Orange." What's up, man? Sanjoy says, "Of course they had to make it a night game." Yeah.
Always.
I mean, what else did we expect? When the times came out, we knew what time it was. It wasn't even going to be 7. We knew it was 7:30. Like, sure. Lamone says, Kitzelman has definitely regressed. Seems like he hasn't caught a contested pass all year. Yeah, and that was his MO last year. I mean, think about Kentucky last year, threading the needle there, Nico hitting him. A lot of stuff on the outside where he's contested, yeah, we haven't seen him. Telling you, man, I feel like that pec injury or whatever it was, it has really slowed him down. Yep. Kev Smith says 2 words: offensive line. What's happened?
I mean, I saw a lot of loafs, but
you know what I'm saying though? Like what happened? I'm confused. I'm not sure what's happened. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like we were putting guys in great positions and we were playing fine, and here we are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea about that, but we'll come back to that, man. Let's talk about this Boo Carter, man. So Boo Carter officially dismissed, kicked off the team. Not that it's going to change the outcome of anything, Dylan, but I think that it was a massive need for this team. It's kind of like when you keep going, and I'm thinking about myself personally, like you're going into work and you know that this dude don't want to be here, right? Like you work alongside this guy, like, you know, he don't want to be here. He keeps telling you, man, I'm about to do something. Like I'm leaving. Right. And you like, bro, just leave. Like, fine, like leave. And then like he finally leaves, and you're just like, you can breathe again. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that's the feeling. Like you felt like, I think everybody knew, man, like this kid's very talented, but he was like the lid. Like he was holding this team back. And it's no surprise that you kind of have your best defensive performance. I don't really care who it's against.
Yeah. I mean, we could say that for Kentucky. We can say that for a lot of the teams that we've played late in the season, that when he's not on the field, we look better. I mean, look at OU. He didn't play that game either, and we have one of our best defensive performances of the year. But, I mean, I definitely feel like it's one of those things where it's like, we know this guy doesn't want to be here, but we're just going to have to drag him through it. We're going to have to pick up his side of the load, and, you know, maybe he'll figure it out and get it together, but obviously that hasn't happened this year. So you got to do what you got to do. Cut ties.
Yeah. And I think we're in a good spot. You know, I think obviously all young recruits. You got an opportunity.
Huge.
You've got a huge opportunity to play not just at any university, but you get to play at a prestigious university like the University of Tennessee. And you know, I think now is a good time. Maybe Tim Merritt, maybe Sidney Walton slides down the star. You know, like maybe Caleb Beasley, whoever it is, somebody's going to have to slide down now, especially because I don't feel like we're in a spot where, you know, we can just go out there, run J-Mac ragged the whole game and hey, say, hey, dude, you don't have a breather. We're just going to play. And it's like, that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to figure out a way to really get someone else involved, get someone else out there as soon as possible, and make a way for these young guys to even potentially get on the field. Because I think if they can get on the field now, it can just make next year kind of expedited, I guess, for them in spring and everything like that. So
for sure.
Anybody that says, why don't we move Perlotti to star? You saw why.
Yeah.
He is a linebacker and a very, very athletic, fast, monstrous one at that.
Yep.
Just a freak, dude. That kid is he's one of them dudes, bro. He's a dude you want. And so, you know, going back to Boo, it's been a cancer, man, for us all season. not been something that we're proud of. I think it hurts, being an in-state kid and staying home, man, and fumbling your own bag, literally.
Yep.
Like that's what it's felt like, man. Like it's all simple responsibility, simple accountability. And he couldn't do it.
Nope. But this is what happens when you give kids a ton of money. But I know that we've had that conversation and beat it like a dead horse. But, you go back and you think of a guy like Juwan Jennings. He was a problem here. Not a lot of people talk about that, but he did not have a great better half of his career here at Tennessee. Obviously, he figured
out. Local kid, too. He was from Murfreesboro.
Yep. He was a headache for a lot of us, and he finally got it figured out, obviously went pro, and now he's killing it for the 49ers. But maybe that's what Boo needs, is he needs to get out of Knoxville. He needs to go maybe JUCO, who knows? And he just needs to grind it out and figure out what he wants, and just maybe he can work his way back up to another school and give him an opportunity. But as of right now, he has not earned that here, and that obviously is dismissal.
The people that say we need this, we need him, we need yada yada. We want and need every kid.
Yeah.
But when they make it about themselves, it's much easier to release them. And I think that's kind of where Heupel was yesterday in the presser. And for everyone, Dylan, I got to ask you, man, like, you're hearing a lot about Heupel to Penn State, Heupel to LSU. I think he'd be an idiot not to listen to what they're saying, right? Like, I mean, if you're a professional, maybe you definitely should be taking a listen to whatever's out there. But to me, at the state of where those programs are, it's a complete lateral move. Now, listen, lateral in Heupel's situation, Dylan, and I hate to say it this way, dude, but it might not be a bad idea. And I'm not saying that I want Heupel to leave. I really don't want him to leave.
Right.
But here's why, okay? Think about it this way. Heupel won so early here in Knoxville. It took him all but 12 games. And he got to 2022. And we're in the college football playoff talks, number one team in the country, right? Like,
yep,
he won too soon. And so, listen, y'all, I am a Tennessee homer. I have a Power T massive tattoo on my arm. I am a homer, but I'm also one of the most realistic Tennessee fans you're ever going to meet. He has put unrealistic expectations into a lot of the minds of the fan base, which is why they're calling for him 5 years in now. They're like, get out. It's like, no, he just won early, y'all. Like, he won way too soon. None of us thought what happened in 2022 would happen. I thought maybe 8-4 deal, 9-3. Hey, that's a good year. Like, you're stacking years.
Right.
No, dude, you look up and that team's 6, 7, 8-0.
Yeah.
Going into Georgia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no one thought that was possible 2 years in with what Heupel was doing. And now we're living with the reality of what it's like to build a program, right? That team in 2022, Dylan, was not championship caliber. Like if we want to really sit here and call a spade, if anybody really thought, even as we kept winning, that we were really going to win a national championship, you're the problem. You're the problem.
Right.
And so I say all that to say that is why I feel like it could be easy for Heupel to take another job, because these two programs are at their lowest right now.
Right.
And while it will be lateral in literalness, right? Like, it's a lateral move. It helps his clock start over, his coaching clock, right? Like right now, bro, like he's trying to catch up to what he's already done at Tennessee.
Yeah.
And we're not there. But if he goes somewhere else, he's really just trying to get them to where we were. And I hate to say this, they're going to always have more talent, Penn State and LSU. Like they're going to just recruit the state. Just recruit your state.
Right.
And they're going to have, you know what I'm saying? And so, what do you think about that? Do you think, is he leaving? And if he does, how does it make you feel? Like, I don't want him to leave just because I feel like we've been regulated. Tennessee is finally a normal program again. Like, there's no sanctions and there's none of this, right?
Right.
How's all the coaching stuff making you feel right now?
Yeah, right now I'm pretty dead set the hype's not going anywhere. I mean, you look at Penn State, and I mean the only real connection that he has to Penn State is Tim Banks was a co-defensive coordinator there. But I mean, other than that, what do you really have? I mean, hype doesn't strike me as a guy that would fit in at Penn State. But you look at LSU, and I'll say it, when they're good, it's probably the best job in the country. Because you got the recruits right there, you got the locals in the area.
Ask Coach O. Ask Ed Orgeron.
Yeah, that guy should have never won a national championship, but he did because of the place he was at. And I mean, you just look at it, and you got East Texas right there, you got Louisiana, you got Mississippi. I mean, that's all you need to build a national championship roster. Not to mention Florida is right across the Gulf, but. You know, the only thing that kind of makes me nervous about the LSU job is that they're looking for an athletic director as well. And that's what kind of makes me a little, I don't know, because Danny White and Josh Heupel are very good friends. Would they pack up and go down there? I'm not sure, but anybody that's been keeping up with that LSU job, I mean, they got the Louisiana State governor in on it. Like, it's it's insane what they're doing down there. But as of right now, I feel pretty confident the hype's staying right here.
I do too. I hope so, at least. Not even because like he's like just a great coach and anything like that, because he's a good coach and everything like that. But mainly because, man, like it finally feels like we're a program again. Like we're not just like this team that dresses up in orange and white and just goes out there and plays a game every week. Like it doesn't feel like that anymore. Like we feel established.
Right.
And you don't want to lose that. To me, I feel like that's the thing we can't lose right now. Don't know how that ends up and how that's going to shape out, but kicking someone off the team made me feel like, all right, like, you know what I mean? Like he's at least still in it right now.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. What y'all think, chat? What's the chat think about Heupel and the coaching here, like hearing all the stuff about him? And I think he'd be an idiot not to listen. I mean, if you're a professional at any level, bro, like, and somebody is offering you a job, left, right, up, down, you be smart and listen. You have to. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Lamont says this. He says, I think Coach Hype at least wants to bring us a natty before he leaves. Well, we're not close to a natty. We got to get a SEC championship bid before we start talking about natties. I don't know. Maybe I think every coach wants to bring a natty to the university they're at, but I don't know. Look who came back, the boy Kyle. Hey, man, shout out to OU, man. Hey, OU just needed us, right? OU just needed Tennessee. Right. OU just needed Tennessee, man. That's it. OU just needed that big win in Knoxville, and now they out here kicking everybody's tail, bro. There was not a moment in the Alabama game that I felt like OU didn't have control.
Yeah.
There wasn't one moment. It's crazy. Look, he says, my favorite Tennesseans. Yeah, we don't like Bama.
No.
At all. He says, roll Sooners. Shout out to Kyle, man. But
for sure.
Yeah, deal. I think it's not far-fetched that Heupel would leave, but I don't know. Man. I don't know. Vol guy says, if Coach Heupel leaves, who do you think we go after? Just a thought. I'm thinking Giles. Like Art Giles? Who is
Golish?
Golish.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, I don't know.
Do you think we'd hire pretty much the same guy back to back though?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, he did choke too. He just had that same instance.
I mean, Golish has never beaten Memphis, so he's got his demons in the closet too. So I don't know if that's the move we want to make, but
Matt says, I don't think Hyper will leave. I don't see it. I don't see it either, man, but money talks.
yeah.
And like I said, like I don't think it would be advancing his. It's a resume builder for certain. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I mean that goes for everybody, really. I mean, it don't matter if you're working at freaking Wendy's. If McDonald's across the street says, "Hey, we'll give you $5 more an hour," deuces gone. But it's just like that at a way bigger level. So
way bigger, yeah.
Kyle
says, I'm not going to lie. I would be more comfortable with a more competent offense, but I know Brent Venables loving how his defense is winning games, so nothing's going to change this year. Yeah, bro.
Well, it's working, so.
Their offense, God, OU, like I would almost turn if I was an Oklahoma fan, I would change the channel when they get on offense.
Yeah.
I would literally change the channel, and then I would come back when they're on defense, running the ball in for a fumble recovery or a pick six or something. I mean, I was just glad somebody finally exposed how Ty Simpson is not that guy
at all.
Jason James says Jimmy Sexton talks too effectively.
Yeah.
Who is Jimmy Sexton?
That's Hype's agent. He's also Lane Kiffin's agent. So if that gives you a little heads up into his life. Yeah. Connections everywhere.
So, wow.
Yeah.
Well, then that can get him anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah. That can get him quite honestly, wherever he wants to go.
Yeah. I don't know if he would uproot what he's built here, though.
I feel the same way. Like, I don't know.
Because, I mean, Hype's also got kids. So you got to think of that. Like
they're planted here.
Yeah.
They're pretty planted here, right? At least that's what we think. That's what we've seen. But at the same time, man, like you never know. You never know. You never know what's in the minds of these guys once they start looking at jobs, and you know, all of that plays into each other, man. All of it does.
For sure.
Deal. It is officially Gator Hate Week.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't feel like an exciting Gator Hate Week
at all.
I'm scared, bro. Like I should not be sitting here nervous about this game.
Yep. I feel you.
But here goes Florida taking Ole Miss down to the dang last 3 minutes of the game.
Yep.
With like half of their roster out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's the most Tennessee thing ever to get one of your rivals on the ropes. They're not even bowl eligible anymore. And then they start playing the best they played all year right before they get to us.
It is very unfortunate for us.
100%. Especially knowing the record going down there. I'm not confident at all, but I mean, maybe we can find something that works. I think that's why Hype was being a little bit vanilla versus New Mexico State. So maybe he was trying to save something for Florida, but I mean, at the same time, it's week 12 now. What are you going to hide? So I don't know.
The time of this game is not nice to us.
No. If they could kick off at midnight, they would.
It's not nice to us, man. Yeah. Tennessee's still favorites. And I think will be. That's not the thing that I have to say, that I genuinely hate that I have to say this, but the truth and the fact of the matter is that's not a good football team. That's a great athletic team. They have a lot of athletes. They are extremely athletic everywhere on the football field. Do not get me wrong.
Right.
But they are not good.
It's coaching, man.
We have to win this game Saturday.
It's a must.
Not just for pride, not just because, dude, we haven't won there in 22 years.
Yep.
We haven't beat them there in 22 years, man. Like, we've done nothing to put ourselves in positions to win there in the last 22 years. 2016, Dobbs, 28-29. And how does that happen? Malik Foreman, or whoever it was, Micah Abernathy, lets Antonio Callaway get behind you, and Felipe Franks throws the ball of his life for a tug. There are so many other instances like that in the last 22 years where we've lost to them.
Yep.
In the swamp. I couldn't stand it, man. I couldn't stand it if we go down there this week. And if we lose, and if we lose, man, and it's like, hey, man, it's 34-32, 34-33, Florida kicks a field goal. Okay. I mean, okay.
Yep.
But if we go down there, man, and lose by multiple scores, the sad part is, Hypo's not going to have to find another job. Like, we're going to force him to find another job.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not me, but the fan. Like, there will be some delusional fans that do that. And if you do the next week and you lose to Vandy,
over. I'm pretty sure every coach that we've fired since Dooley lost to Vanderbilt and then immediately got fired, like within the next 3 weeks after. And that goes for Dooley, Butch, and Pruitt.
When you say it that way. Oh, hypo. Just please don't lose the Vandy, bro.
No. Yeah, if we go 7-5, that's the worst thing that could possibly happen. And I could see it happen. It's the bad thing.
Going to the chat, Kevin said, if I had seen us execute even a little better, I would feel good, but this team just finds a way to lose. Yeah, bro. Matt says, why aren't we getting stronger? We need to fire a strength and conditioning coach like ASAP.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, like, God lead, bro. God's Guns and Ammo says, if Hype leaves, go get Golish. I think that's the easiest thing to do, but I don't know if it's the right thing. Like, if Hype leaves, man, bring Kiffin back.
Honestly.
If we want to say so, if we want to be really crazy.
Yeah. If he can bring us to Trinidad Chambliss, I'm 100% on board with getting Kiffin.
Lord Jesus. Kev says, if we win 3 out of 10 times with this team, we have to light them up early, like 3 or 4 scores to make them fold, or I don't think we can pull it out. Yeah, totally. Lamont says, we got to get this W. No doubt we need it more than Florida. I mean, Florida's year is over. They can't even get to a bowl game, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, they're playing for nothing but to ruin the lives of people.
Right.
They almost ruined Ole Miss's lives. Now they licking their chops to do it to us.
Yeah.
Kev says, my gut tells me we lose by multiple scores. Yeah. Sven, Mississippi State, Sven, what's good, bro? He says you survived nearly Arkansas, Mississippi State. I don't really count the Arkansas game because we were up by 17 with literally 8 minutes to go. And that was just interesting. Florida has a way better defense as both of these teams. I don't know why Tennessee should be a big favorite. No trolling. Balls are in big danger to lose 2 in a row.
Yep.
Valid points, dude. Florida's defense is not better than OU's, and we should have lit. I mean, we had opportunities to light OU up.
Yep.
Literally, guys were open. We were missing. We threw picks. I'm not worried about guys getting open, Dylan.
No.
I'm not worried about guys getting hit with the ball. I'm more worried about, can we run the ball, dude?
Yeah.
Like, why has the passing offense looked the way it has in the last 3 weeks? Because we can't run the ball.
Yeah.
Like, C2's by the numbers a couple of weeks, maybe even a month ago now, man. Like, he was telling you, after a run play, the percentage of the pass completion goes up almost 60%. Like, if you run the ball, then the very next play is a play action pass. We're completing that like well over 80-ish% because like his numbers go way up
right
after doing that. So yeah, man. I don't know. Kevin Smith says, don't think Butch made it to Vandy. No, he didn't. He didn't that year. He was trash. Clout says, I just can't get on the fire hype train. Hype needs to make coaching adjustments. I'm not on that train. Or did I say that?
Will he make those adjustments is the question. If Tim Banks is still our safety coach next year, we're going to have major issues.
Massively.
Yeah.
Massively, brother. We'll be in deep trouble if that's kind of how this ends up going. Kevin says, listening to the Sports Source this morning, the VFLs were talking how Florida views us like we view Kentucky. That really sucks and pisses me the F off. I want to roll them back. Yeah, I mean, they should. It's been the last 20 years. Sorry, am I back now?
Yeah, you good.
They should look at us like that. It's been 20 years, bro. Like, we haven't beat them there. Like, yes, the last few years we're trading. It's just like Alabama, right? We're trading home wins. But I don't think that I hate that take because, dude, we've literally played Kentucky for like 80 plus years. We haven't done that with Florida. You know what I'm saying? So that take is just so weird to me. Clout says, love seeing you making memories with Ruck Jr. Yeah, man. Took the little man to the game. It was an eventful, 3 hours. We only stayed till, I think we got to about 7 minutes in the first. He's like, Dad, can we go home? I'm like, yeah, bro. I kind of feel like going home too. Kevin says he needs to make a lot of adjustments and he needs to find his jingle bells again and go for the throats. Well, Kev, I'm sorry, but I think that was all Alex Golish. Now, I was not on that train, Dylan. Yeah, y'all know that. I was not. I was like, man, Golish? Y'all telling me that? No, it was. Yeah. It was a lot of that. Let's just be the aggressor was all Alex Golish because he's only doing the same thing at USF. So,
right.
Not happening with us anymore. So,
no. I wish we would get back to it, but that's not going to happen. Not with this stuff.
I don't see a world where it happens. R-Rates 2025 says if Joey throws 2 interceptions against Florida, there's no way we're winning that game. Not in the swamp.
Well, Lagway might throw 3, so
that's true. Lagway might throw. He's got more picks than anybody, I feel like, in the country, bro.
Yeah, he's thrown a lot of interceptions. I'll need to pull that stat up for tomorrow, but
I got you right here. DJ Lagway on the year is under 2,000 yards passing. He's thrown for 1,980 yards. His QBR deal is 59.7.
Golly.
He's thrown more interceptions than he has touchdowns. He's thrown 12 touchdowns and 13 interceptions.
Golly. That's like Nathan Peterman stats, bro.
That's bad, dude.
That's terrible.
I mean, Joey's at 22 touchdowns and 10 picks.
Yeah.
But he's also right under 3,000 yards. So, like, the numbers are not the same.
Mm-mm.
And I can go now, Dylan, and I can officially say that 5 of them are not his fault.
Yeah.
Look, Sven says DJ throwaway is awful. Yeah, he does not care. He just kind of throws the ball wherever, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. It's also a thing with Florida's play calling because I watched the ending of that Ole Miss game, and they needed like 7 or 8 yards for a first down. They go 5 wide and throw it to a tight end in double coverage. What is that? I mean, that looks like some Halsey play calling to me, but I don't know what's going on down there, but I'm glad they're suffering, and I hope that they don't beat us because I don't know if I can live with myself after that.
Nah. Hold on.
You're good.
I feel like there's nothing in my body that feels like we're gonna win that game. I don't. Let's see. Top 5 ESPN quarterbacks coming into the season. No order. Yep. It was Sellers, Nussmeier, Arch Manning, Cade Klubnik, and DJ Lagway. And then he says, which one was at least deep? Not one. Literally. Kyle then says, does it make me an L fan if I bet Missouri money line this week just to suppress the potential OU let me down? No, bro. It doesn't. Every time I think Tennessee is going to like that, I hope we win, I bet against us. So like this week, I'm putting the house on Florida. I promise you.
I put 20 down just in case.
Like save, like put 20 aside.
Right.
I mean, take Florida +3. Like if we win, we not going to win by that much. And I could be shocked. And we go out there and we just look like, wow. But what did you say early in the season, Deal? What have you said all year?
Somebody shows you who they are. Believe them.
So why should I believe anything different now, bro?
Right.
Why should I believe anything different now?
And that's my thing with Florida, too, is because, yeah, they've been playing like trash, but their last 2 games of the season are us and Florida State. They're going to get up and play those 2 games.
Dude, it's their 2 biggest rivals. Yeah. Like, dude, they've been knocking on the door waiting for these games, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like, you know what this feels like, bro? It feels like how South Carolina was last year.
Yep.
They just were terrible, and then somehow they won 9 games, and they just kept – and they about did it yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they about started that again.
If they scored once in that second half, that was their game to lose.
Game was over. Yeah. They couldn't score, bro. Like – and I hate this, dude, because like Elko's doing the same thing Heupel did, and I don't. But the thing is, I don't think he's peaking early. I think that they just really have that type of talent and that type of money,
dude.
They're gonna stay good, bro. That defense is nasty, bro.
Golly,
bro.
Cassius Howell, welcome to Nashville, brother. I'm you in the first round. That dude is nasty.
He's a freak, dude. He's a freak.
Yeah.
Look, Matt says, I never bet on Tennessee. Tough enough to watch a game already. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Tough. Very tough. Deal early in the week. Obviously, hold up. Before we even move forward, we got 25 people watching. Thank y'all, man. I don't see 25 likes. Everybody that's watching, man, if y'all could do us a favor, just hit that like button, man. Hit that thumbs up. It just helps us with the algorithm, man. Helps everybody continue to find more good content here at Straight Up Tennessee. But for all of our viewers watching right now, man, I have to let you guys know tomorrow night we would typically be doing our Who is Florida show. That is actually going to get moved. So our midweek chat this week is going to be the midweek chat, Who is Florida, just a different kind of week this week, kind of a busy week for me. Going to that Tennessee basketball game, going to cover that game tomorrow. So I'll have some of that content to bring to the show as well. Playing Rice. Rice is not a bad team. It's not going to be like Tennessee's going to lose this game or anything like that. Yeah. But right now, you know, I mean, this is a good basketball team. They're second in the American Conference right now. They've got wins over Stephen F. They lost to Stephen F. Austin. I guess that was late last week, but they played tight with Oregon early this year, bro. Mm-hmm. They lost by 4. That was just a week ago. They beat East Texas A&M. And they've beat a couple of other teams. They had a good exhibition game. So, like, this is not a horrendous basketball team that's coming into Knoxville tomorrow night. It'll definitely be a good test for Tennessee. So, excited to go watch that one. It's a late one. So, I think that tip-off ain't till 8:30. So, that's why I'm like, all right, I ain't going to be able to catch it. So,
right.
But all of that to say, we will still have the Who is Florida show, but everything's just going to get moved, I believe, to Wednesday evening, maybe even Tuesday, man. We may go live Tuesday night. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But deal early in the week, thinking about this game, obviously none of us, feel great about it. But If you had to pick a score on a Sunday, what does it look like to you right now? I can give you mine to start it off. And I've had this in my head, dude. I kid you not. I've had this in my head for the last 3 weeks because I knew this game was coming and I knew it was going to be a night game. I just knew it. I just knew it. I don't think, and I have to go with history here. History repeats itself, and it's repeated itself for the last 22 years. I want to pick Tennessee. I love Tennessee. We cannot pick. There's 2 games I will never say Tennessee's. 3 games I'll never say Tennessee's going to win until they do it. Florida on the road, Bama on the road, Georgia on the road. Until they do it, I can't pick them. I don't think this is a high-scoring game. Florida's offense is not very good. Their defense is good. Our offense is good. Our defense played good for a night.
Yep.
I think that we're going to get up for this game. I think it's going to be a good one. I think the final score on this one, though, I think it's 24-21. I think Florida gets it late, or maybe they're up and we're just fighting back and just don't have enough. But I like 24-21. I also like 27-24.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just can't pick us yet, man. I can't.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I could see it being a little bit more high scoring because I feel like Joey will obviously get his touchdowns, but the problem is he's going to throw interceptions that lead to touchdown for Florida. So
totally.
But give me 34. We'll call it 34-24, Florida.
Dang. Same score they just lost by.
Yeah.
That hurts.
I'm not confident.
That is painful. Well, y'all, thank you, man, for everybody watching. 30 plus. I think we had 50 plus at one time, man. Thank you guys so much for tapping in and watching, man. It's been a pleasure tonight. Like I told y'all, typically we'd be live tomorrow night for the Who is Florida show. I think we might actually just go ahead and move that to Tuesday deal. And we'll do live on Tuesday night, and then we'll have the one more day. No midweek chat this week. Try to carve some things up. Thanks, Jason, for the love. Before we get out of here, though, I'm gonna read the chat, man, because y'all have been blowing it up. I want to make sure everybody gets their comments read. Let's see. Sven says, if you're Tennessee, you have to commit to the run against Florida, or you will have a very long night. Yeah, I mean, we haven't committed to the run since Mississippi State game.
No.
So Derek Sanders says, depends on how tough Tennessee is. I Bleed Orange says, I have to take Florida, unfortunately. I can't pick Tennessee in the swamp. Last time we beat them, I was 2 in a diaper, and now I have a 2-year-old in a diaper. Facts. That's how we all feel. Jason James says 21-17 Vols. Hey, I'll take it. Derek says, and mentally tough. Jason also says, great show. Thanks, Jason, for the love. I Bleed Orange says, we lose to Florida and get ready for the fans to fire hype. Well, can you blame them? Worst Florida team in 30 years. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it's a bad team. That freshman big man is legit. We're talking about like Dallas Wilson? Who are we talking about?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. He says, I expect the Vols to make Lagway a creative player. Yeah. Yep. All 99, JT.
Right.
He'll be 99 speed, 99 awareness, everything. Well, he's talking about Nate Ament.
Oh, yeah, Nate.
Yeah, yep. Nate's going to be great, man. Nate needs to gain like 8 to 10 more pounds before the end of the year. Like if he can gain 8 pounds over Christmas break before we get back to SEC play, man, he might average 20. He might.
If he can really do that and find a shot, he'll be a first rounder. Easy.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he's not talking about Nate. He's talking about Dwayne Brown. He said no, the center. He's got to be talking about Dwayne Brown from Hoover. Yep, from Alabama. Yep, that's Dwayne Brown, Kev. Yeah, Dwayne Brown's gonna be good. He needs more minutes, man. Barnes is still figuring out rotations, which I like. He does that for a long time. The Troy Henderson kid is coming along. I like him. He can shoot the ball. Ethan Berg needs to shoot the ball more. Anyways, this wasn't a basketball show. We'll talk about that on Tuesday. So, y'all, man, thank y'all for the love and support. We'll be back live on Tuesday night for the Who is Florida show. We'll also have some info, man, some inside coverage on that Tennessee and Rice game from tomorrow night. So Till then, though, y'all, man, y'all have a great week. We'll see you live on Tuesday, man. Like, comment, subscribe, join the channel as well. We love to welcome new members into the Discord where we chop it up. We get news, breaking news fast. Sometimes before like big outlets get it, we know some folks that kind of push some things to us. And so, man, if y'all want to be in, man, just join at that 99-cent level, man. Hop in the Discord with us. And we would love y'all to come and get in there. So till then, though, for my guy Dylan, man, it's your boy Ruck in the building. You already know what it is, man. It's straight up Tennessee, baby. We'll see you live on Tuesday night. Tuesday. I have to tell myself Tuesday. We'll see y'all live Tuesday night, man, for the Who is Florida show.